Welcome back to Business Success. Well, businesses are always on the lookout for cost-effective ways to increase sales. But one area that's rarely considered is online video, and more specifically, online video reviews. Now, Big Review TV was founded in 2012 by then 18-year-old Brandon Everts with a $500 loan from his good old dad. Today, the business is valued at $20 million and is listed on the ASX, so I hope his dad is getting a great return on that investment. Now, with online video consumption at unprecedented levels, Brandon's joining me tonight to discuss how online videos can actually help small businesses grow. So welcome, Brandon, to the program.
Thank you for having me.
Pleasure. Tell us about Big Review TV.
Okay. So, Big Review TV, I like to say, is it's an online mobile video review platform. So I believe it changes the way that consumers and businesses interact with each other, but through video. To interrupt you there. So we understand about posting reviews on site through text. Yep.
This is basically taking
completely
a video
driven.
and
you got it.
posting it.
Almost like a combination of some of those people that might be aware of the traditional sort of text review sites like TripAdvisor or Yelp, those sort of sites, but combined with Instagram and YouTube crushed into the one model. So as a consumer, if I want to find places to go, if I want to find a restaurant, a hotel or something like that, I'll see a really cool produced video of that business instead of having to read about them. And I just simply press play and watch it. And then myself, I can judge off whether that experience of that video, if I want to go there.
What if I'm the consumer and I want to post a review about a business that like a restaurant that I've
So your favourite restaurant or something like that. So all you need to do is just download the Big Review TV app, go into the restaurant. It's as simple as pretty much nearly taking a selfie. Download the app, go make a review, film your experience. You can only do up to 20 seconds. We like to keep it quick content, quick and engaging content as an end user.
You got
it. Yeah, you got it. And then simply just tag the business, and then it shares onto that business's profile on Big Review TV, and then also onto your social media page, for example, like your Facebook or your Instagram or something like that.
So if I'm in a restaurant and I'm doing one of these Big Review TV reviews, what if I'm not saying something positive? Like, why is that going to get posted on the Facebook site of that restaurant? They probably don't want to see it.
On the actual profile page of Big Review TV. So that's a good question. I mean, with traditional text review sites, this is what I first really want to bring this up, is because traditional text review sites are you can't really trust the source. I mean, traditional sites, you could be anyone on that. For example, like traditional text review sites, it could be anyone doing a review. It could be the business's opposition typing a review about the place. It could be a disgruntled employee just saying something. But with our app, it's completely video driven. So
if you're prepared to put your face to it.
You got it, 100%. As a consumer, if you wanted to put your face to leaving a negative review, then that's what you got to do. But it's more trustworthy to be able to see what's actually going on and see that experience as a consumer.
Does this mean that there is a natural skew towards positive reviews on this platform? Because people might go, well, I don't want to put a review out there bagging a place because someone might hunt me down.
I like to say more real reviews. So, for example, if I was to go to a restaurant and have a meal, I'd like to word my opinion in the right way, not necessarily someone going there and saying something really negative, just pointing out some of the good facts about the time they had there, or some of the other facts that they weren't so happy about.
Maybe taking a video of the undercooked chicken.
The food, taking a video of the food or something along those lines, but also keeps business owners on the feet a lot more as well, because obviously to keep the game up with their standards as well. But as a consumer, you can actually see the situation of what's happening.
And those videos so if I'm the consumer and I take the video review, that then gets posted
onto the business's profile page.
So I don't understand how the business is authorising that. If I haven't gone and asked them, is this okay to post on your book, how does that happen?
Well, it's a bit similar to, for example, your Google reviews. Majority of businesses have a profile on Google reviews. Same thing, majority of businesses have a profile on TripAdvisor. Same sort of thing. We have the same sort of, in a way, algorithm in that sense, where a majority of businesses already have a profile on Big Review TV, and that allows consumers to go and do a review on their profile. Okay.
So they need to be a member of Big Review TV first?
They don't have to be a member. They've already got what we call a free listing. Majority of businesses already have a free listing listing on the site. But the thing that's missing from their profile page is the actual high quality video that we produce for the business to showcase their business on their profile. So they'll only have consumer reviews when you go there and do a review.
Right, and this is the flip side of the business. So you obviously have this one platform which is about consumers' customer reviews, but the flip side is that you will go and produce videos for the business.
Yeah, you got it.
And that's how you make money.
Yeah, you got it. That's the company's revenue model at the moment, is basically we offer high quality video content for businesses which they can use on their website, their Facebook page, and also on their Big Review TV profile, showcasing them, but we do it at a fraction of the traditional media market rate.
How is that possible, Brandon?
That's our IP. That's the. I'll give you a little overview, but you know, in traditional production houses these days, there's a lot of, like to say, excess fat that can be trimmed, you could say. And what we do is we kind of trim those areas and pass the benefits on to our customers and in the savings for our customers.
Do you just rock up with an iPhone? is that
I think the quality is a bit better than just an iPhone. I think the quality is a bit better than that. But yeah, we just we've developed, you know, systems and technology that allows us to do what we do.
So to that point, I guess, like a great business to start with, all you needed was a phone, I guess, and $500 from dear old dad. Tell us a little bit about your journey to become an ASX listed company, because you're 21 years of age now?
Yeah, 21 now. Yeah, 21, that's right.
So how did that all come together?
Well, pretty much after I finished school, I had a massive desire to do something involving video, and I noticed that there was a trend starting to happen in the internet where I did some research and that everything was heading towards video content in the future of the internet. I believe the future of the internet is going to be video driven, but I knew whatever I wanted to start a business, and in that I had to involve something to do with video and the internet. So I started researching internet models and having a look at them, and I personally really don't like to read. Reading's not my thing. So I studied a few models, but it was almost like one of those, you could say, light bulb moments where I was reading a review on a traditional text review site, and I was reading it and I was going, there's got to be a site you can go to and you can see videos of businesses instead of having to read about them. It sounded so simple. So I did some research and it wasn't there. I didn't understand why it wasn't there. And the reason it wasn't there was the cost of video production for small businesses has traditionally been out of reach. It's always looked at as almost like the holy grail of marketing. So I thought, well, if there was a way I could break that barrier to entry and get into the market in producing high quality content for businesses and doing that on scale, then I think I'd have a business model there. So I spoke to my father.
Good on Dad. Hit him up for
he's
cold hard cash.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, he's got a very entrepreneurial mind as well. So I asked him for a bit of advice, and I asked him for a bit of money.
As you do. Yeah, so that's always the follow-up question.
He gave me $500 that got me my first website. Also some business cards and a sign-up book. So I went out and tested the concept with businesses, and in 2.5 weeks brought in $4,500 from that $500.
Yep.
So I pretty much immediately started bootstrapping the company. So started generating revenue, and that's
there must have been a point in time that a heavy hitter came in?
Yes, that's true. Yes.
When did that happen?
That probably happened about a good 6 months in. 6 months into developing the model. 6 months we found our first sort of, you could say, heavy hitter at the time who invested. It was my best friend, first of all, invested the first $5,000.
So you hit up Dad, and then you hit up your best friend. What about your girlfriend?
No, not another time, but my best friend invested. But after that, after I asked everyone I basically knew, we found our first investor who invested around $100,000. So that was one of the biggest days of my life. I was like, wow,
Someone believed in you.
This is becoming a reality. And then we kind of went out with you could say, a dual track strategy to either list or get VC investment.
And was the listing successful?
The listing was very successful, and it was in the best interest of our investors at the time as well, because we were searching for VC money, but we also had that intention to want to list. But the opportunity came, and we went, okay, listing seems like it's going to be the right way.
And I guess the other thing that I'm wondering about is where to from here? Like, what's the future for you? Is it, can you take this
global domination?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the company itself, the business model has been proven in Australia. So, and it's completely scalable. So we're in all states of Australia. We're Australia-wide. We've just opened up operations in America as well. So we're in San Francisco and New York.
Is that because you took an iPhone over to America?
Not an iPhone.
I'm being cheeky.
Not an iPhone, but a lot of hard work, as you could say. And then also we're operations in New Zealand now, and also operations in London.
And how many reviews do you have on Big Review TV
Big Review
now?
TV. So the app itself is still in beta at the moment. So we're still in the beta testing at the moment, and we've got a new launch of the app coming out. But for example, the app has already got a 4.5 star rating on Google Play. And it's also on Apple, of course, for all the Apple lovers out there. But for our businesses that we've that have come on board, we've got 8,000 in our pipeline.
Yep.
8,000. We're in contact with them all. Some of them have been filmed, and some of them are still waiting to be filmed as well.
Work in progress.
Yeah, you got it. Work in progress.
Work
So
in
8,000 though, so it's growing exponentially, you could say.
Well, I wish you all the very best with it, and
Thank you.
may it be onwards and upwards.
Onwards
from
and
here.
upwards.
I don't personally see myself leaving a review anytime soon, but look,
But you'll watch.
my shift could be happening. But thanks for joining me.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Pleasure. Well, that is all from me tonight. I hope you might be able to harness some ideas, insights, you never know, some inspiration to help you on your journey to business success. I will see you for more, same time next week.